Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video today, I just want to go over the AMG GLE towing. So I've been doing a lot of towing lately with the AMG GLE 43, and I have to say I'm quite impressed with it, to tell you the honest truth. It's pretty steady on the road. It could tow, you know, it's max rated up to 7,200 pounds of towing capacity. And right now, of course, I'm doing a lot less than 7,200 pounds. I just have my 1,000-pound trailer along with my probably 700-pound golf cart fully equipped behind me. So a pretty light load here that I'm towing. But, you know, it always amazes me with this combination of, you know, twin turbo V6, 362 horsepower, almost 400 pound-feet of torque, you know, that this can tow just so effortlessly. I've definitely towed with a lot of different vehicles here, and this is one of the better SUVs that I've towed with. The Durango being the best, that's hands down. You know, unless you're looking at like a Suburban or a Tahoe or a Yukon or Escalade. But otherwise here, this GLE is pretty nice, and especially here with all of the different modes that you can put the vehicle in. I have it in sport mode right now, since there is technically no tow mode. I feel that sport mode gives it the best kind of balance between throttle response here when you leave it in regular drive and suspension. Yeah, so there you go. That's about 3/4 throttle right there, and it did a fine job. And then when you just set the cruise, everything is pretty effortless. And of course, you've got the steering pilot assist that still allows you to, you know, use the autonomous driving when you do have the trailer on. But it never fails to surprise me at how good this vehicle tows, either with the golf cart or with the mower on the back here and the trailer, or my, you know, basically 5,000 pound with trailer boat, my huge ski boat that I have. So it really tows well. The traction as well, of course, when you're towing with the tires, when you're pulling a boat out of the boat launch, especially a large boat like mine, then, you know, you really don't have to worry about any sort of traction issues because of the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. But visibility when towing as well. This trailer here in total is about 20 feet long. The trailer itself is about 16, and then with the tongue and everything, you're looking at about 19 to 20 feet. And the mirrors provide more than enough visibility out of them in typical Mercedes fashion with how these mirrors are designed. There's a lot of width and a lot of height to them, so you have more than enough when you are towing something that, you know, is as large as this, or even my boat. With everything together, you're looking at the boat itself being 21 without the back step-up board. You're looking at probably 25 to 28, maybe even 30 feet long with the trailer, the full trailer, and then the back teakwood board for part of the wake. So yeah, that's big, and these mirrors really do a good job with that. The one gripe, I do have the lane assist on here, is a little too active when you have trailers on. So that's one thing to note, is that when you do hook up a trailer, sometimes when you're turning with the trailer on, with your blinker on, it will flash, and, you know, you will have issues with the lane assist. But steering assist here, hands off the wheel just briefly, it's keeping me centered in my lane with the trailer on, and it does a pretty good job. But when you throw this into Sport Plus mode, this aromatic suspension really stiffens up. And to tell you the honest truth, I almost like it more in Sport Plus. And when you set your individual mode in here, you could do Sport Plus, or you could have the Sport Plus suspension, but then leave throttle control here. I'm adjusting my adaptive cruise. So you can adjust your throttle control here in the individual mode. I just had to adjust my adaptive cruise to the farthest length from the vehicle as possible, which is nice for individual mode there, which I have not set up yet for trailering, of course. But this is really a good, solid ride here. Again, it doesn't really compete with the Durango, but this chassis just isn't quite as long, and it's, you know, it's on air suspension, it's not on Bilstein. So at the end of the day, I feel more than comfortable towing in this vehicle. Gas mileage with it, you may be interested in that. Again, it's not great. It's really not great. Anywhere from 10 to 13 is roughly a good number when you're towing, but that's most SUVs with higher horsepower or trucks. So this is just more of a supple ride, which is really nice. Now, one thing that I don't like about it, and this is why I have it in Sport Plus or Sport mode, when you are driving, is that if you have it in comfort mode, and this just goes for regular driving, because of the air suspension, you get kind of a wafty left and rightness to it, because again of the air suspension, how it's not as tightly sprung, and then you tend to bounce side to side. But overall, I do like the ride, and the power when you're passing on the interstate with this is more than enough. Again, you don't get that low end grunt that you do with a V8, but twin turbo V6, this is more than happy to tow any sort of weight, and it's going to beat a lot of other vehicles on the road that have either naturally aspirated engine or a twin turbo 4-cylinder, because it is a medium-sized displacement V6. You're going to get some of that good power low end that you need, and then of course once the turbos kick in, then you have a better product on it. But yeah, overall, I just figured I would make this short little video here. I've really enjoyed towing with the Mercedes, and definitely plan on towing with it more. I'm really glad that we made this decision to get this vehicle, in part because I can tow with it in case I can't have access to my truck, or we want to take this instead of the truck if we're towing the boat or whatever. Now, one thing I do find that is a little disappointing is the rear. Even though this has a 360-degree camera, the rear, I should say, visibility out of it, the cameras are a little distorted. So again, when you're backing up to the trailer, you have to go really, really slow. This isn't like my Ram truck. When you're backing up to the trailer, it will, with the parking assist on, it will stop the vehicle for you. It can stop the vehicle if you're too close to an object. It will press on the brakes and force you to stop. This vehicle does not do that, and that can be a little bit frustrating sometimes. So just be careful of that. That's kind of a big, I learned that the hard way here, just even hooking up this trailer. I've done it a million times, but it just got away from me on this one. Just is a little bit different. The camera angles are a little bit different than a truck, let's just say. So you have to be careful you have to be careful about backing up your trailer. So other than that, folks, that is going to do it. If you like this content, like and subscribe. I will always share content about my cool vehicles here, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.